Chernobyl exclusion zone, 8 kilometers from the Belarusian border where the Russian troops are located. Here, the defense forces are trained to repel enemy attacks. According to the legend of the exercises, enemy troops are trying to land on this territory. 5 helicopters, 100 soldiers. The first battle is by artillery and mortars. Those who managed to survive under the onslaught of Ukrainian artillery, tanks are waiting for them. T-64s, together with American International Max Pro armored vehicles, are clearing the bridgehead. When the smoke over the simulated battlefield cleared, the Ukrainian defenders get a new legend. Part of the enemy unit managed to escape. They are hiding in the building. Defense forces are going on the assault. Under the cover of machine guns and grenade launchers, the assault group enters the building. The sweep ends in a matter of minutes. The enemy is defeated.
Well, we captured the building. First there was an explosion, and then shooting. Such a military rule. A grenade enters the room first. There is no threat as such. We periodically have such exercises. First in theory, then on the ground in practice, and then with the usage of military equipment. This is planned combat training. We worked out one of the elements. This is the meeting and destruction of air targets when trying to land a tactical assault. I believe that all the assigned tasks have been completed. We are developing new skills, improving every day, and I know for sure that the enemy will not pass on our side.
Western equipment is helping the armed forces to defend Ukraine. For example, the American Max Pro armored vehicle equipped with a machine gun.
We arrive, destroy subversive and reconnaissance groups, air targets, and then the landing force sweeps everything that remains of unfriendly neighbors.
And in order to protect the sky better, the volunteers handed over to the armed forces of Ukraine a batch of armored vehicles which were equipped with machine guns.
Mobile fire groups have been created on the basis of these vehicles. They have been re-equipped with machine guns at the expense of the armed forces of Ukraine, and they will be in the relevant areas. With the onset of the threat of the use of enemy unmanned aerial vehicles, mobile fire groups will advance to the areas where the threat comes from and carry out combat missions to destroy them. According to the experience of fighting Shaheds, these mobile groups have shown their viability and effectiveness.
In total, the volunteers handed over to the armed forces of Ukraine about 20 of these cars. They are already working in the Rivne, Sumy and Kyiv regions.
We choose the brand and model of cars that we will transport to Ukraine and donate to the armed forces on a charitable basis for a very long time. And we settled on the F-250 and F-350 Fords. This is an all-wheel drive truck. It can either be a part of mobile fire group or bring armor to zero, or take the wounded to the rear.
Artem received one of the cars. He has been defending the sky over Ukraine since the first days of a full-scale invasion. He says that the Russians are trying to conduct reconnaissance near our northern border. They are launching reconnaissance drones. However, they are afraid to enter Ukrainian airspace, so they work only along the border.
They provoke us, but do not fly in. They used to fly in, then we crushed them well. After that, they take off, and you see air raid alerts. Why they announce it? Because a MiG-31 plane with Kinjal missile flies. That is a danger. It flies, turns around and lands. But still, they are already afraid of us. Therefore, victory is not far off.
Reported by Diana Kolesnik, Ksenia Barvinenko, UATV News.